Hi everyone, so welcome back in this video. Today I want to talk about around 8 to 9 extremely fast methods by which you can do a belly fat loss. So you can definitely see that I have been doing I've been getting a lot of changes in terms of my belly fat and definition of my six packs, and these are the things which I do, and I would like to share the same with you so that you can also get some benefits of if you want to lose your belly fat fast. And first and foremost, I would like to request you to subscribe to the channel and just comment whatever you like or not. So let's begin with around these 8 to 9 methods which you can use definitely in terms of reducing your belly fat. So first and foremost is definitely empty stomach cardio in the morning. See, empty stomach cardio, it has helped me a lot in terms of losing fat. I'm not saying you have to do really hard cardio. You can just do walking on a treadmill for at least half an hour to 40 minutes, and then on top of that, before even beginning my empty stomach cardio, I always take one caffeine pill and one fat burner. So definitely empty stomach cardio, and then you can have a black coffee, or you can take a caffeine pill or any fat burner. So this was the second one. So what caffeine pill does, definitely it increases the availability of fatty acid, which your mitochondria uses as food. So mitochondria burns like energy, needs, it's the energy powerhouse. So it generates energy, so it needs food. So it might either use amino acids, or it may use glucose, or it may use fat. So caffeine is one thing which not only reduces your appetite, so you will not feel hungry in the morning when you take a caffeine pill or maybe a coffee shot, which is a black coffee. So definitely what will happen is that you will not be too hungry, and then you will have a lot of adrenaline being secreted in your body, because caffeine increases the output of adrenaline in your body. So you have a lot of energy now to work out, empty stomach. You haven't consumed any calories if you're taking caffeine pill, and then again it kills the cortisol level. So the cortisol level in the morning is really high, so it reduces the cortisol level, which is your hormone which is like a flight response or a fight response. So it reduces the body's ability to perform. So it reduces the level of cortisol, increases the level of adrenaline in your blood, makes fatty acid available to mitochondria. So a lot of benefits. So first of all, you take caffeine pill, do your empty stomach cardio. So that's what it is, and it will help you a lot in terms of burning calories. And then after that is taking high protein diet. So you need to be higher on protein diet, and you have to be lower on carbohydrates. So for myself, I'm really high on, like, per kg, with what's recommended is around 0.8 grams per pound, I think. So but I take around 2.2 grams, 2.2 grams per kg. So 0.8 grams per kg is what the normal recommendation, but I take around 1.8 to 2.2 grams per kg. That's the protein, my whole day protein. But I'm really heavy on eggs and walnuts and almonds. If you see the diet, I've already described what I eat during the whole day. So this is the second thing, high protein. And then third thing is you go on low carbs. So I do not eat any carbs, like a lot of carbs. Whatever carbs I eat before 5 o'clock. If I put this a lot of time in my previous videos. Only carbs I eat is in my lunch. Never eat any carbs after 5 o'clock. And but if you feel hungry, or if you have a carb craving, few days is okay. But if you still have a carb craving, then definitely I will say you can have 1 or 2 biscuits maybe in the evening, so that reduce that. First of all, you fill your stomach with protein, with greens, and definitely with like animal fat, and then some nuts also if you're not allergic to it. So on top of that, you can have 1 or 2 biscuits, fill yourself with the other sources of food, and then you go on carbs, so that just you satisfy those cravings, but you are not munching on carbs too much. And then on top of that, definitely I'll say cardio in the evening. So you do cardio twice a day now. So that's the goal. If you want to reduce the belly fat, reduce the percentage of fat, then you have to do cardio in the twice a day. So morning empty stomach cardio, and in the night before you go to sleep, go for a walk for half an hour, or have a bicycle at home, and you can bicycle for half an hour or 45 minutes before you go to bed. The purpose is we are depleting the glycogen reserve. So glycogen is a thing which is stored in your liver. So when you're not eating, so the liver is secreting that glycogen for your different organs to work. But if you deplete that, then definitely that organ will still be working, but they will eat fat as compared to glycogen. Definitely there will be a breakdown of your muscle. We don't want breakdown of muscle. We want increase in the quality of muscle and quantity of muscle. So what you do, you take BCAAs over there. So these are some of the methods which you should be applying. So, and then on top of that, intermittent fasting. So your last meal should be around 8 o'clock. After that, you just don't take any meal, and you go intermittent fasting from 8 o'clock till 12 o'clock in the next day in the morning. So now and then on top of that, no snacking. So the more you eat, the more body has to either, the body will only use certain amount, and above that it will always store as fat. We don't want that. So, and more you eat, so snacking is we eat in between here and there. So the more you eat here and there, definitely it will reduce your ability to burn fat, and it will activate insulin response. And what insulin does is it just stores excess amount. So what it doesn't need, it will store it as fat. So you don't want that. So no snacking. So these are the 7-8 methods which I use, so which you should definitely use. So I'll go back through them once again. You start with your day with the caffeine pills, or so you definitely do empty stomach cardio. Before your empty stomach cardio, you can take a caffeine pill or coffee shot or a fat burner, and then do empty stomach cardio. And then after that, you have your workout where you finish your cardio, and then you go into your weight training, and then you do a little bit of cardio after your weight training again. And then after that is that you eat low carb meal. You don't eat too much high carb. After lunchtime, try to stay away from your carbs, no snacking. And then definitely in the evening, you only eat veggies and your protein, and some fats, but you don't eat too much of carbs in the night. And I always say only eat vegetables which grow above the ground. Never eat vegetables which grow below the ground, because the veggies or the roots which grow below the ground, like potato, kumara, beets, they have too much carbs in them. So you stay away from them if you want to be reducing your fat. So don't eat any veggies which grow below the ground. Anything which grows above the ground, that should be your goal. Those are the veggies. And then you can, for satisfying, you can depend on nuts like walnuts or almonds. You soak them in the water overnight and eat them next day. And then intermittent fasting is you finish your last meal by 8 o'clock, and then you don't eat till next day 12 o'clock. And then after that, but I'll come to it. You do a evening cardio before you go to sleep, and definitely no snacking in between. And now in terms of increasing the protein synthesis. So when you're doing empty stomach cardio in the morning, after the cardio is finished, you need to do your weight training. So what you do, you take a pre-workout and a branched chain amino acid, 1 scoop each, because they don't have much carbs, like 0 carbs almost, and they have a lot of amino acids and a lot of energy it will give you. So it will give you a lot of energy to work out empty stomach and do weight training, and definitely it will help you out with your fat burning journey. But you do need protein, so that's just pre-workout, so which is a scoop of scoop of branched chain amino acids and pre-workout. So now, and during your workout, you take whey protein. So that's what you will be needing when you're working out. So we need to increase the quantity of muscle and reduce the fat. So you take whey protein only during your workout. Then you eat your lunch. So that's morning. If you're doing intermittent fasting, you don't want to eat anything till lunch. So you take another scoop of branched chain amino acids during your workout. Skip the whey protein, just take creatine and branched chain amino acids, 1 scoop each, and then do your workout. And then when it comes to lunch, you take your whey protein. Then take 2 scoops of whey protein, not just 1. And then you have your lunch, which is heavy in protein and low in carbs. And then your evening for dinner, which is again heavy in protein and zero carbs. And then before sleeping, when you finish your evening cardio, you do you have to do take a scoop of branched-chain amino acids. So in the overall day, we're taking 3 scoops of branched-chain amino acids because we want to keep because we are using glycogen reserves too much and we're not keeping the glycogen reserve too high, so body will start breaking body will start breaking muscle, so we don't want that. So that's why we're taking branched-chain amino acids in the evening also. But we're not taking any whey protein in the evening. We're just taking branched-chain amino acids, a scoop of branched-chain amino acids in the evening, because those free form amino acids will help in protein synthesis. So these are the 9, around 8 to 9 good methods through which you can decrease your belly fat percentage, especially really fast, and can get shredded. And if you are on a weight loss journey, definitely will help you. So try this 8-9 methods, and definitely you will see the results. And thank you so much, and I'll see you soon for our next video. But definitely do not forget to subscribe.